trans fat is a type of dietary fat that is commonly found in processed foods. It is known to increase the risk of heart disease and other health issues. There are two types of trans fats, naturally occurring and artificial. Naturally occurring trans fats are found in small amounts in animal products like meat and dairy. Artificial trans fats are created through an industrial process that adds hydrogen to liquid vegetable oils to make them more solid. Trans fat consumption has been linked to a variety of health problems, including heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, and inflammation. It is important to limit your intake of trans fats as much as possible. Trans fats are commonly found in fast food, fried foods, baked goods, and snack foods. It is important to read food labels and avoid any products that contain hydrogenated oils or partially hydrogenated oils. While trans fats may improve the texture and flavor of processed foods, they are incredibly harmful to your health. It is important to limit your consumption of trans fats and opt for healthier whole food options instead. Increased risk of heart disease. Trans fats raise levels of LDL, bad cholesterol, and lower levels of HDL, good cholesterol, leading to an increased risk of heart disease, heart attacks, and strokes. Trans fats can raise blood triglyceride levels, which is another risk factor for heart disease.
Trans fats are often found in processed foods and fried foods. Eating a diet high in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains can help reduce your risk of high triglycerides. Regular exercise and maintaining a healthy weight can also help reduce your risk of high triglycerides. Limiting alcohol and sugar intake can also help lower triglyceride levels. Inflammation in the body is associated with chronic diseases. Trans fats promote inflammation in the body, increasing the risk of chronic diseases. Chronic inflammation is linked to heart disease, diabetes, and arthritis. Limiting or avoiding trans fats in your diet may help reduce inflammation and lower your risk of chronic diseases. Making healthier food choices, like incorporating anti-inflammatory foods, can also help control inflammation in the body. Consumption of trans fats can impair the function of blood vessels, reducing their ability to dilate and affecting blood flow. Trans fats have been linked to insulin resistance. Insulin resistance is a condition in which cells become less responsive to the hormone insulin. Insulin resistance is a precursor to type 2 diabetes. Trans fats are calorie-dense and can contribute to weight gain and obesity when consumed in excess. Trans fats can increase levels of bad cholesterol and decrease levels of good cholesterol in the body, leading to an increased risk of heart disease. Trans fats are found in many processed foods, such as fried foods, snacks, and baked goods. To avoid trans fats, read food labels carefully and choose foods that are labeled trans fat-free or contain less than 0.5 grams of trans fats per serving. Consuming trans fats in excess can contribute to weight gain and obesity, as well as increase the risk of heart disease. Pregnant women consuming trans fats may increase the risk of adverse effects on fetal development. Babies born to mothers who consume high amounts of trans fats during pregnancy may have a lower birth weight. Research suggests that pregnant women who consume trans fats may increase the risk of impaired cognitive development in their child. Experts recommend that pregnant women avoid trans fats and choose healthier fats, such as those found in nuts, seeds, and fish. Eating a healthy diet during pregnancy can help promote healthy fetal development and reduce the risk of negative outcomes for both mother and child. Some studies suggest that trans fats may reduce fertility in women and increase the risk of infertility. Trans fats are a type of unsaturated fat that can have harmful effects on health. Many countries and regions have implemented regulations and restrictions on the use of trans fats in food products. Trans fats have been linked to increased risk of heart disease, stroke, and diabetes. There are many healthier alternatives to trans fats, such as unsaturated fats and oils. It's important for individuals and food companies alike to be aware of the harmful effects of trans fats and to make healthier choices. Trans fats are a type of unsaturated fat that are commonly used in processed foods to improve taste and texture. Trans fats have been linked to increased risk of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and other health problems. Trans fats can be found in baked goods, fried foods, processed snacks, and other packaged foods. Look for partially hydrogenated oils on the ingredient list. Read food labels and choose products that don't contain partially hydrogenated oils. Eat a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and healthy fats like olive oil and nuts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more health and wellness content.